What is up, everyone? Good evening. Um, this is going to be a brief live. I just want to clarify a few things. Today I did want to do my mental health live. However, I felt it was necessary just to clear up a few things that were not understood. I thought I made very clear. I thought we came to an understanding of, excuse me, what I was trying to say in the meaning behind my live earlier. Um, and we love you, Ashley. It broke my heart. Content creators going through this. I'm gonna just say this, okay? I love you back, and as well as a lot of you out there, I appreciate the support. I genuinely do. I know it irritates a lot of people when I say the word genuine, but it's hard to find a lot of people nowadays with that type of heart. And like I stated earlier, if you missed the live earlier, when I make connections with people, whether I meet you in real life or I'm on the phone spending numerous hours with you, and we're exchanging information and we're getting to know one another, because that's the new way of meeting people. You meet people as a content creator on the internet, you connect with them, and you build strong friendships and bonds. I'm 40 years old. So in my 40 years of living, I've dealt with fake friends. I've dealt with associates. I dealt with meeting people and genuinely building strong connections, even through the YouTube streets as a content creator. So when I'm building connections with people on YouTube and we're dialoguing and we're exchanging personal information and it leads to us building a strong friendship, I do take that personal if I'm getting to know you and we've reached the level of what we like, what we don't like, what your life is like every day, and we're continuously on the phone. I feel as though that's a bond that you built with people, even though you have not met them face to face. So when a person says this is just YouTube, but I spend numerous hours with you outside of YouTube, to where you know my child name, you know my family, I know your day-to-day routine, and we talk on the phone every day, I consider that past the acquaintance, and that's a friendship. Okay. So I take that word genuinely serious, because it's hard to find people like that with the same heart like you nowadays. And I'm not just wasting time chopping it up with people that I don't know if I feel like that friendship is not going to go anywhere. So that's why I always stress when people say you meet people online, that's just online. But I can meet my real people in real life and meet up and have dinner with those people and spend those hours on the phone with the people I already know and have a friendship and built bonds with, that genuinely know me and care about me. So I don't look at the internet in a different way whatsoever. So yes, I am very considerate of my feelings as well as other people's feelings. So I do take things maybe a little more serious than people do nowadays. I'm not going to waste my time talking to people on the phone for hours every day and I'm not building something or it's not going anywhere. I'm too old for that. My time is valuable. So if I'm wasting my time on you, then just know that I see potential as a friendship and a bond that has been built. Now, I'm going to cut to the chase. A lot of people that I spoke on earlier in regards to the live that was played in regards to me and how I addressed Jared when it came to that live, I guess they must have felt some sort of way. The word hate was used as well, and I don't hate anyone. Hate is a strong word. I don't even hate my enemy. Have I noticed that things have been on this side of messy a lot? Absolutely. Do I try to stay out of mess? Yes. Mess is beneath me at this point. Do I feel like content creators are messy? Do I feel like they poke? Do I feel like some of them like drama and chaos? Absolutely. I really do. But I'm not going to get off into all that. But just know I operate off of positivity and building genuine relationships with people, or surrounding myself around people that have the same heart as me. I don't feel like anything I said earlier or playing a video that I was mentioning should have been taken out of any type of context whatsoever. Danielle say, love you, Ashley, and I pray one day there is peace. It's peace now, baby. I appreciate that, Danielle. I really do. But it's peace and it's understanding and clarity. Now I'm going to cut to the chase. I did my live. I addressed something that was misstated on people's behalf when it came to me. Okay. After my live, I allowed Jared to come up and speak his piece and have the opportunity to do so. He did briefly. He tried to come up again and I dropped the link and he did not come up. Retta came in my chat as well. She seemed a little hostile, but that's not the energy I had. I was clearing the air when it came to my name being mentioned, and I had every right to do so. Okay. I had also Amber come in the chat. She stated how she felt, and she tells me that people feel funny. If people felt a way that I've been closer to longer than you about anything I did, then those people as well have my phone number and they could address me privately about that instead of you. Me and you just started kind of back communicating, Amber. Those people I've been communicating with longer than you. Those people I've not only been there for, but they've been there for me as well. So if they felt some sort of way, that should have been a communication on their behalf to communicate that with me, not to you. But it's cool. Okay. So this live is just a brief live because it was a misunderstanding. And I just think that it was kind of weird for Jared to go to Amber's live, as well as Retta. And then that live was made private. So if you're going to address someone and you have something to say, the first thing to do in order to clear that communication up is address the situation head on. When I said there was no problem with anyone, I don't feel as though it was necessary for a live to be made about me and then be made private. I don't feel there was a reason to address me in a live and say I hate you. How could I hate someone that I showed genuine care for? How could I hate someone that I encourage to continue to build on a platform, right? I looked at them like an older sister because they were older than me. But to say I hate you, it's one thing when you and people just go your own ways. That's life. It happens, okay? But to say the word hate, that really, really bothers me because I don't hate you. And also, I don't hate the people that were on that live as well. So I hope they know that. I don't agree with the way the communication went down. But, it is what it is. People are grown and they can do things the way they please. But this is me briefly addressing this situation. What is weird, and that's the word that we're using now. So I'll say this. I don't feel like everybody should have reached out to me first and foremost. Let me clear that up. I specifically said at Jared. So that was something I said to Jared. I didn't say that to any other content creator. So I never said any one of you should have reached out to me. I said, if you felt some sort of way about what I posted, then you have my number. You could have felt free to do so when it came to that. And I want to make sure I state this right and briefly and get some type of clarity and understanding on this, okay? Because a lot of stuff has transpired and taken place within these past 2 days. And I'm going to always be me regardless. I don't deal with fakeness. I don't deal with pretending, faking a funk. That's not me. And I'm not going to start being that way, okay? So to the people that did not understand, my live was only to elaborate and clarify the assumptions as to why I posted a status towards Jared. Okay. Again, my live was only to elaborate and clarify the assumptions as to why I posted a status towards Jared. It was not to offend the people that were discussing. Again, it was not to defend the people that were discussing. I just wanted to highlight that some of the people on the panel could have reached out to me and seek understanding, especially if anyone felt like I was wrong. Okay? Does that make sense? So if everyone feels as though I was wrong, the people on the panel could have reached out to me to seek an understanding, especially if anyone felt like I was wrong. I didn't want to include anyone when I spoke out to Jared, so I made a post. That was me, my personal thoughts. I didn't seek anyone because it wasn't serious enough for me to reach out to them to get a hold of Jared. I said what I had to say and I added him, and that was that, right? I understand that they weren't initially speaking on me. Again, I understand that they weren't initially speaking on me. I just wanted to explain my reasons because I felt they misunderstood. So me speaking up about what was posted earlier was me initially stating something that I felt they did not have a clear understanding on. It was not to antagonize, it was not to poke, it was not to make anybody feel some sort of way. It was not to say, hey, you could have reached out to me. It was initially stating the situation in regards to Jared and I, no one else. But when people spoke up on it on the panel, I had to play it live to answer and address the situation accordingly. Everybody is entitled to feel how they feel. When each and everybody, as content creators, went through their own situations, they made videos expressing how they felt. I've been on YouTube longer than everybody that was on that platform. And I say that to respectfully say, I know how to handle and conduct myself. When things have been taken out of context, when we all were in a situation in the heat of the moment, we expressed ourselves verbally. And sometimes it led to us as content creators having altercations going back and forth amongst one another because that's our human side and it happens. So when I address something and people that I once built bonds with, that I once communicated with every day, get on a panel and they say things and it made them feel some sort of way, or they had a question about those things. Those same people that I had bonds with, that I communicated with, whether I no longer talk to them, if they felt some sort of way about anything, or they thought I moved funny, instead of going on live, those same people could have adulted and expressed to me what they felt, even in a text message. And I would have respected that. And I would have gladly explained to them where I was coming from. And maybe the misunderstanding or the communication could have been resolved right there in that moment instead of bringing it to YouTube. I do not agree how things have played out and transpired. But as an adult, I accept that. And going forward, my understanding on things are a lot better. I choose not to indulge in continuously going back and forth bickering amongst people. Before the LaTruth story that I was covering, my platform was peaceful. My platform was jokes, giggles, fun, everything. I was always here by myself doing my own thing, and I never had a problem with that. I love the fact that once us content creators got a chance to know each other, we were all able to get on the platforms, laugh, joke back and forth, and give the audience and the supporters entertainment because I felt like they deserved that. But sometimes when people meet and they think they're building relationships and bonds with people and it doesn't work out, that's okay. But it doesn't have to turn into people being dragged, people constantly going back and forth in videos, and people bickering because it's not that serious. I don't hate anyone. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. It bothered me at first because I felt like certain content creators knew what they were doing. They were trying to purposely ice me out or make me feel some sort of way. So I'll be honest and say that. But once it happened and I watch it transpire, I was okay with that. Because at the end of the day, if people allow you as a friend to feel some sort of way about anything, or if that's what people's intentions are and they're not purely genuine and they're not good for you, then why would you be hurt about a relationship that should not be repaired or isn't a relationship at all? I expressed what I felt like an adult to Jared. People did not agree how I did it. I did not agree how they did it on the platform, but I do not have any anger or anything or any secret animosity with these women whatsoever. It is what it is. I wish them the best. I do not choose to bicker and go back and forth with them. It's not worth my time. But woman to woman, at the end of the day, I just will appreciate if no one sits up and try to downplay my feelings or what I feel, or just because you don't understand, it's weird. I feel like a lot of stuff that people do behind the scenes or back and forth with certain situations, that's weird to me. But I don't speak on that. I pay attention to a lot of things and how they transpire. And I don't fake friend anyone. That's just not me. So if things do not work out amongst me and other content creators, it is what it is. I was grateful for the time spent. We all move on, hopefully peacefully. And life goes on. Life is good. And I will continue to build with who I've been building with. I will continue to build my platform on positivity and the people that matter to me, my true supporters. Everything speaks for itself. Lesson in life learned. Support the people that support you. Actions speak louder than words. Support the people that are rooting for you. Support the people that see potential in you and want what's best for you. I don't want to just get on the phone and gossip and, talk about this and that all day. I want to build healthy relationships. I want to dialogue with people that has my best interests at heart and vice versa. And I'm not saying anything bad amongst those women whatsoever. I wish nothing but the best for them. I wish Jared the best. I wish that, he's okay when it comes to his father's situation. I am sincerely sorry for his loss. Obviously I care. I made a video defending him. But this is my exit gracefully away from the situation itself and whatever else happens after. Like I said in my last video, I do not have an issue with any of those women. I only addressed what was said in a live in regards to me in that moment that was spoken upon. I did not say the live was initially about me, but my name was mentioned. And as a content creator, I am rightfully so able to defend and make sure whatever that was stated about me is corrected if it was not right, and make peace about that situation and move on peacefully and respectfully. I am Ashley D. I will be back. I can't give you a direct date. I have a lot of stuff going on this month. I'll be sharing with you guys. My sister coming up this weekend. Well, not this weekend, but the one following weekend, Friday, is her birthday. So I'll be allowing you guys to be a part of my world for that moment. And different things going forward. I'm trying to spread positivity. I don't like negative energy. I don't like beefs online. Sometimes when it's over with and we watch the videos, they are pretty funny. But I don't build relationships to be fake. I want to be happy, and I want whoever I'm around to give them a sense of peace, clarity, and happiness as well. So I don't want to leave off on a bad note as of tonight, as well as any other day, with any type of animosity in regards to any of those people on that platform, as well as Jared. It is what it is. I respect how they feel. And whether or not anyone respects how I feel, I'm okay with that. But I'm going forward on a better, positive note. I will not entertain anything else when it comes to that or that situation. I am Ashley D. I appreciate all my supporters, whether it's 5 or 2 in here. I will continue to go live. I will continue to build my platform. I will continue to make sure it is where it needs to be, operating off of positivity and love. I do not care to be in a bad place. I want to continue to be in a place of peace and positivity. So with that being said, everyone, I wish you nothing but a wonderful Saturday. I am sending positive vibes your way. I wish each and every one of you a blessed weekend. Take care. I am going to be back hopefully Monday. I do have an appointment Monday, but I'll push it back maybe, or I'll do it while I'm getting my hair done. But I'm going to do my live on mental health. I think it's very important to have suggestions from my audience and continue to do whatever they ask me to speak on, because you guys are a part of this channel and you matter. So I do take everyone's opinions and their comments very serious, and I take consideration of your feelings as well. So I appreciate whether it's constructive criticism or not. When you guys tell me how you feel, when you think I misunderstand something, I hear you. And I'm woman enough to hear you out and understand. That is the difference. And when you're trying to grow and when you're learning from things that you may assume and things that they're not. But I wish everyone well along this journey, peace and positivity. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. I am going to go and continue enjoying my night, you guys. But I just thought it was important that I say what I wanted to say in regards to this situation. I don't want anyone taking anything no kind of way, because that's not what my video was about. And maybe they didn't understand that. Maybe, they came in the middle of the live, but it was me clearing the air when it came to me being misunderstood. I'm out.